It all started on a sunny day just fresh out of jail at 19, when my girlfriend, now wife, Mia, dropped the bombshell. She was pregnant, and the child was mine. It was a whirlwind of emotions, but I knew right then and there it was time to man up. So I bid farewell to the dangerous streets and dedicated myself to building a future for my new family. I enrolled in trade school, working tirelessly to become a mechanic. Mia and I got married, and when our daughter Lucy came into the world, it was the most intense moment of my life. But soon after her birth, things took a turn. AITA's behavior changed. She became distant, cold even. Lucy grew up, and as the years passed, our bond weakened. By the time she turned 13, AITA's disdain for me was palpable. She pushed me away at every turn, and it broke my heart. I confided in my cousin, who had become a pastor, about my struggles, seeking solace in his guidance. But the bombshell hit when I discovered the truth hidden in AITA's tablet. Messages revealed that Lucy wasn't mine biologically, but the daughter of my cousin. The betrayal cut deep, shaking the very foundation of my world. How could Mia deceive me for over a decade? And my cousin, whom I trusted like a brother, had played me for a fool. Anger, sorrow, and grief consumed me. To prevent myself from doing something rash, I focused on work, secretly plotting my next move. With the help of my old public defender turned high-profile lawyer, I devised a plan. It was time to unleash my fury and reclaim what was rightfully mine. With my mind set on revenge, I meticulously orchestrated my plan. Selling my business, cutting ties with the private school, and preparing to sell our home were just the beginning. I followed my lawyer's instructions to the letter, ensuring every move was calculated for maximum impact. The day of Lucy's Quincy A+ era arrived, and despite the turmoil brewing inside me, I plastered on a fake smile. I spared no expense to make her special day unforgettable, only to be met with her continued disrespect and disdain. But I bided my time, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The tipping point came during the father-daughter dance. As we swayed to the music, I unveiled a slideshow exposing the truth hidden in Mia's deceitful messages. The shock on their faces mirrored the betrayal I felt, igniting a firestorm of emotions within me. With a heavy heart, I declared my intention to divorce Mia and sever ties with Lucy, the daughter I thought was mine. The aftermath was brutal, with relationships shattered and trust irreparably broken. As I navigated the legal battle ahead, I found solace in the support of unlikely allies and the pursuit of justice. But the road to redemption would be long and arduous, filled with unexpected twists and turns. In the aftermath of the explosive revelation, I found myself grappling with a whirlwind of emotions. Betrayal, anger, and heartbreak consumed me as I navigated the turbulent waters of divorce and estrangement from the daughter I had raised as my own. Amidst the chaos, I sought refuge in the counsel of my attorney and the unwavering support of my newfound love, Jocelyn. Together, we weathered the storm, determined to emerge stronger from the wreckage of my shattered marriage. But even as I embarked on a journey of self-discovery and healing, the specter of my past sins loomed large. Memories of my former life as a gang member haunted me, a constant reminder of the darkness that once threatened to consume me. As I delved deeper into my own psyche, I confronted the demons of my past head-on, determined to exorcise them once and for all. Therapy sessions and anger management classes became my lifelines, helping me to confront the trauma that had plagued me for so long. But just as I began to glimpse the faint glimmer of redemption on the horizon, fate threw me another curveball. A chance encounter with my ex-wife and estranged daughter forced me to confront the painful reality of the choices that had led me to this point. The chance encounter with my ex-wife and estranged daughter stirred up a whirlwind of conflicting emotions within me. Despite my best efforts to move on, the wounds of the past were still raw, and the sight of them reopened old scars that I had thought had healed. As Luna tearfully begged for forgiveness and reconciliation, I found myself torn between the desire to rebuild what had been shattered and the lingering resentment that simmered beneath the surface. Could I truly forgive and forget the betrayal that had torn my family apart? Jocelyn stood by my side, offering words of encouragement and support as I grappled with this newfound turmoil. Her unwavering faith in me gave me the strength to confront my inner demons and confront the painful truths that I had long sought to bury. In the end, it was a conversation with Luna's fiancé that provided me with a glimmer of hope. His words of understanding and empathy served as a reminder that forgiveness is a journey, not a destination, and that healing is possible even in the darkest of times. The days that followed were a tumultuous mix of emotions as Luna and I embarked on the journey of reconciliation. There were moments of laughter and joy as we reminisced about the past and shared stories of our lives since we had last seen each other. But beneath the surface, there lingered an undeniable tension, a lingering reminder of the pain and betrayal that had driven us apart. Despite my best efforts to move forward, there were times when the wounds of the past threatened to reopen, casting a shadow over our fragile progress. Luna, too, grappled with her own demons, haunted by the guilt and regret of her past actions. But through it all, Jocelyn remained a steady presence by my side, offering words of wisdom and encouragement when I needed them most. Her unwavering support gave me the strength to confront the painful truths of our shared history and to face the challenges that lay ahead. As we worked to rebuild our relationship, Luna and I gradually began to find common ground, forging a bond that was stronger and more resilient than before. We shared our hopes and dreams for the future, daring to believe that redemption was possible even in the face of adversity. But the road to reconciliation was not without its obstacles. Old wounds resurfaced, threatening to tear us apart once more. It was only through honesty, forgiveness, and a willingness to confront our past mistakes that we were able to overcome these challenges and emerge stronger than ever before. In the weeks that followed, Luna and I delved deeper into the complexities of our relationship, navigating the rocky terrain of forgiveness and reconciliation with determination and grace. We spent countless hours in heartfelt conversation, laying bare our deepest fears and insecurities, and confronting the painful truths that had long been buried beneath the surface. With each passing day, our bond grew stronger, fortified by the shared understanding that our past did not define us, but rather served as a catalyst for growth and transformation. Despite the progress we had made, there were still moments of doubt and uncertainty, lingering shadows of doubt that threatened to undermine our newfound sense of unity. But with Jocelyn's unwavering support and guidance, we pressed on, refusing to let fear and insecurity dictate the course of our future. Together, Luna and I embarked on a journey of self-discovery, exploring the depths of our souls and uncovering hidden reservoirs of strength and resilience that we never knew existed. We faced our demons head-on, confronting the ghosts of our past with unwavering resolve and unwavering courage. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Luna and I found solace in each other's arms, drawing strength from the unbreakable bond that bound us together. We laughed, we cried, and we shared our hopes and dreams for the future, daring to believe that anything was possible if we faced it together. But even as we basked in the warm glow of newfound hope, the specter of our past loomed large on the horizon, a constant reminder of the trials and tribulations that lay ahead. Yet with each passing day, we grew more determined to overcome the challenges that lay before us, united in our commitment to building a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. As the days turned into weeks, Luna and I continued to navigate the complexities of our relationship, striving to forge a path forward marked by healing and redemption. Our journey was not without its challenges. We faced moments of doubt and uncertainty, grappling with the weight of our past mistakes and the daunting task of rebuilding trust and understanding. But through it all, we remained steadfast in our commitment to each other, drawing strength from the love and support that surrounded us. One of the most pivotal moments came when Luna's fiancé, Roberto, deployed to Afghanistan. The separation was difficult for both of them, but it also provided an opportunity for Luna to lean on me for support in a way she never had before. During Roberto's absence, Luna and I grew closer, bonding over shared experiences and mutual understanding. We spent hours talking, laughing, and reminiscing about the past, finding solace in each other's company as we navigated the challenges of everyday life. But amidst the joy and camaraderie, there were also moments of sadness and reflection. Luna wrestled with feelings of guilt and regret, struggling to come to terms with the mistakes of her past and the impact they had on our family. In those moments, I did my best to offer words of encouragement and reassurance, reminding Luna that forgiveness is a journey, not a destination, and that true healing comes from within. Together, we confronted the demons of our past, refusing to let them define us or dictate the course of our future. As Roberto's deployment drew to a close, Luna and I found ourselves facing a new set of challenges, navigating the complexities of blended family dynamics and the delicate balance of co-parenting with her ex. But through it all, we remained committed to each other, united in our determination to build a life filled with love, laughter, and endless possibilities. And as we stood on the precipice of a new beginning, we embraced the promise of tomorrow with open arms, knowing that together we could overcome any obstacle that stood in our way. With Roberto's return from deployment, Luna's life once again found stability. Their reunion was filled with joy and relief, marking the end of a challenging chapter and the beginning of a new one. As Luna settled back into her routine with Roberto, our bond continued to strengthen. We maintained regular communication, sharing updates about our lives and offering support whenever it was needed. Meanwhile, Jocelyn and I were adjusting to married life, reveling in the simple pleasures of domesticity and the joy of building a future together. Our love only deepened with each passing day, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of forgiveness. But amidst the tranquility of our newfound happiness, shadows from the past continued to linger, reminding us of the pain and heartache we had endured. Memories of betrayal and deception haunted us, serving as a constant reminder of the fragility of trust and the importance of honesty in all relationships. Yet despite the challenges we faced, Luna and I remained steadfast in our commitment to each other, determined to forge a path forward marked by healing and redemption. Together, we confronted our demons head-on, refusing to let them define us or dictate the course of our future. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks turned into months, Luna and I embarked on a journey of self-discovery and growth, exploring the depths of our hearts and souls in search of peace and reconciliation. Along the way, we encountered moments of joy and laughter, as well as moments of sorrow and pain. But through it all, we clung to each other with unwavering determination, drawing strength from the bond we shared and the love that bound us together. As we look ahead to the future, we do so with hope and optimism, knowing that no matter what challenges may come our way, we will face them together, hand in hand, as we continue on this remarkable journey called life. As time marched forward, the dynamics within our extended family began to evolve in complex and sometimes challenging ways. The reintegration of Roberto into everyday life brought about a new set of adjustments for Luna, while Jocelyn and I navigated our own journey into a deeper, more intertwined life together. For Luna and Roberto, the return to normalcy was bittersweet. Roberto's experiences overseas had changed him, instilling new perspectives and sometimes unspoken worries that only Luna could coax into the open. Their evenings were often spent in quiet conversation, unpacking layers of unspoken emotions and fortified bonds through shared vulnerability. Meanwhile, Jocelyn and I faced the universal trials of a newly married couple, compounded by the shadows of my past and the ongoing legal entanglements that stemmed from my previous marriage and the deception uncovered. Yet each challenge served to strengthen our bond. We learned to communicate more effectively, to support each other unconditionally, and to build a sanctuary in our home where the outside world's chaos could not reach. As Luna worked through the complex emotions of having her biological father's betrayal and my continued presence as her steadfast supporter, she began to explore avenues for expressing herself. She took up painting, a hobby that became a therapeutic outlet for her tumultuous emotions. The canvases filled with vibrant swirls of color and chaotic patterns that mirrored her inner turmoil and eventual peace. I, on the other hand, found solace in writing. What began as a personal journal evolved into a blog where I shared my experiences about betrayal, fatherhood, and the intricate process of rebuilding one's life after profound betrayal. The feedback was overwhelmingly positive, providing me with a sense of purpose and community that I had not realized I was missing. Jocelyn and I also embarked on a project to open a community center in our neighborhood, aimed at providing support and resources for individuals going through similar crises that I had faced. The center quickly became a beacon of hope for many, offering counseling services, legal advice, and family support programs. As the months turned into years, Luna and Roberto welcomed a new member to their family, a baby boy who brought immense joy and a new chapter of hope for everyone involved. Luna's relationship with her son was reflective of her journey with me, filled with love, respect, and an unbreakable bond that weathered any storm. During family gatherings, which now included not only Jocelyn and me but also extended family members who had been alienated during the darker times, the atmosphere was one of cautious optimism. Conversations that once tiptoed around sensitive subjects now delved deeper, addressing issues head-on but with a newfound understanding and respect. Luna occasionally brought up her biological father in these discussions, using these moments to process her feelings and seek advice on how to approach this complex relationship in the future. I offered my insights, always careful to support her decisions without imposing my own unresolved feelings towards the man who had caused so much pain. As these gatherings grew more frequent, so did the sense of healing and reconciliation. It was during one such family dinner that Luna, with a tremble in her voice but clarity in her eyes, expressed her desire to confront her biological father, to seek answers and perhaps closure. The family rallied around her, offering support in whatever decision she made. The day she decided to meet him, I stood by her side, a silent pillar of strength. The conversation was intense, filled with raw emotions and hard truths. Luna emerged from it shaken but empowered, a testament to her incredible resilience and maturity. In the years that followed, our family's narrative continued to evolve. Birthdays, anniversaries, and holidays became milestones not just of time passing but of growth, forgiveness, and the deepening of bonds that had once been frayed to near breaking. And through it all, Jocelyn and I, Luna and Roberto, our families both born and made learned that while the past may shape us, it does not define us. We learned that forgiveness is not just an act of forgetting but an embrace of understanding and compassion. We learned that even the deepest wounds can heal, and in their place, something stronger can emerge. As this long chapter of our lives drew to a close, we looked back not with regret but with gratitude for the lessons learned, the strength gained, and the love rediscovered. Our journey was not easy, but it was ours, and it was beautiful in its complexity and transformative in its power. As the years unfurled like the pages of an intricate novel, each chapter of our lives reflected the resilience and growth we had cultivated from our trials. This final part of our journey is not just a conclusion, but a reflection on the enduring strength of forgiveness and the transformative power of love. Luna, now flourishing both as a mother and as a daughter, had fully stepped into her role with grace and wisdom far beyond her years. Her relationship with Roberto remained a testament to the power of steadfast love and commitment, guiding their children with the lessons learned from their own experiences. Jocelyn and I, our love deepened through shared endeavors and mutual support, celebrated each anniversary as a milestone not just of time spent together, but of challenges overcome and joys shared. The community center we founded continued to grow, becoming a cornerstone of support for the community. It was a living testament to our shared belief in the power of giving back and supporting others through their darkest times, just as we had been supported. Our home was often filled with laughter, the walls echoing with the sounds of family gatherings and celebrations. It was a sanctuary not just for us, but for anyone in our extended family needing a place to find peace and warmth. Professionally, I found a new calling in mentoring young men who, like me in my earlier years, had strayed onto difficult paths. Sharing my story with them, I hope to light a way forward through the power of redemption and change, demonstrating that one's past does not have to dictate their future. Luna's occasional meetings with her biological father gradually transformed from confrontational to something resembling a cautious truce. She navigated this complex relationship with the poise and introspection she had learned from her own experiences, seeking not to rebuild what was lost, but to understand and perhaps to forgive. As for me, my relationship with my past, both the people in it and the memories it held, found a place of quiet acceptance within my heart. The anger and bitterness that had once consumed me had faded, replaced by a focus on the present and hope for the future. In the quiet moments of reflection, I often thought about the man I once was and the man I had become. The journey from there to here was marked by numerous trials, but each had served a purpose, shaping me into the person I was meant to be, surrounded by the people who mattered most. And so, as we all stood together during one of our large family gatherings, watching the sunset paint the sky with colors of fire and gold, I felt a profound sense of peace. Around me were the faces of those I loved, each bearing their own scars and stories, but all united by a bond forged through forgiveness and nurtured by unconditional love. This was not the end of our story, but a continuation, a promise that no matter what challenges lay ahead, we would face them together. Our journey taught us that life doesn't promise to be easy, but it promises the opportunity for growth, for joy, and for love endless and unwavering.